Hello everyone and welcome to Heart Wisdom Tarot. Um, this is, I've done this reading for myself initially, and because I wanted to know whether I should reach out to my twin flame and whether this was a good time. And after I finished the reading, I was guided to share it with everyone because it might resonate with some of you who are in this position, who are in a state of separation from their twin, or the communication is not very regular, and where you sometimes wonder whether you should reach out or not. And so I'm here. I am sharing it. The first couple of cards that I pulled were to look at the energy of the masculine at this time. What's in his environment? What's around him? How is he feeling? And I pulled the Death card with the Five of Cups as a clarifier. What this says to me is that he is going through a transition, a major transition with the Death card. It's a life-changing transition. It could be very well be an ending with the Death card. Well, not very well be. It is going to be an ending of some sort. It will depend from person to person. It could be the ending of a relationship. It could be the ending of something else to do with the divine masculine, but it's something important to him, whatever that is. Because the Death card is an inevitable change, but is also a difficult change. It's something that happens whether we like it or not. And it's all the more difficult if we resist the change. It's also a process where after something ends, we mourn the loss of what we've lost. And we need time to heal before we move on to the next phase of our journey and the next phase of our life. And according to this, the divine masculine at the moment is in the mourning stage. He's in the process of whatever is happening, whatever ending, whatever transition, whatever major change. And at the moment, he is focused on the loss. There's a lot of sadness here. He's dwelling on the pain, he's dwelling on the loss, and not seeing anything positive at the moment. With the two cups here behind him, he's not looking at the two upright cups, he's looking at the spilled cups. So it looks like it's a difficult time at the moment for the divine masculine. The second set of cards were about his mental energy. I asked, where is his mental energy at the moment? And I got the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is card about family in general. It's about family, it's about stability, it's about security. And this group of divine masculines, I know it is the case for me here for my twin flame, is they have a lot of love for their family. They're very giving to their families. They're there for their family when they need them. So whatever the situation is with, the different divine masculines, they're very focused on family-related issues. They're focused on stability. They could be looking after someone at the moment, a particular person in the family, a child, a mother, a partner, a sibling, but they are their love, their heart, their attention is focused on family matters. And that could explain the deep sadness here with the Five of Cups. It could very well be something related to family rather than work in this case. With the Death card sort of pointing and moving towards the Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel it's in relation to a family matter, something that threatens that stability and that security that is within the family environment. The next set is about his emotional energy. Where is he emotionally? And I got the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is an earth energy. So it's very grounded, it's still. And you could see here, he's still, he's not moving. He's not doing anything. And looking at these Three of Cups here, but he's not participating in the party. He's not participating in coming together with others. He's not participating in social activities. And it looks like at the moment, he's not in the mood for celebration. That's what I get from these two cards. He's not in the mood for celebration. He's not moving towards it. He's just standing there on his horse, looking at people celebrating, life being celebrated, but he's not moving towards it. And that makes sense when we look at the other cards in the spread, especially with the Five of Cups here. We've got this figure here who's alone, feeling sad and mourning, and then while people are celebrating, he's not looking at that. He's just looking at the spilled cups. So he's not really feeling very joyful at the moment. There's a feeling of sadness, of mourning, of loss. And it could well be related to something to do with family and stability, which is very dear to him. So the next question I asked was, is this a good time to reach out? And I got the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. They're both about new beginnings. They're both about looking at a new direction, at new options for your life. He's holding that globe in his hand here. The pentacle as well is being held. So something is being offered here. But is he really looking at it? Yes and no. He's considering, he knows that he needs to look into a new direction. He needs new options. He needs to consider his long-term future now. But he's not really facing to this pentacle here. So it's almost he knows it, but he's reluctant to do it. There's a reluctance here because, understandably so, he is still mourning. He is still focused on what has been lost or what is being lost or what will be lost. Time frames will vary for different people. And the regret and focusing on what hasn't worked. So even though he has the awareness that his life will be moving in a new direction, we've got the ending here and the new beginning here. there's a reluctance, or not reluctance, but he's not ready yet to take that step, to look towards that new beginning. And as you can see here, this gentleman is holding on to one of the wands. And the question here, do I let go? Do I let go of what I have? Or do I go into a totally new direction and leave that behind? And fortunately or unfortunately, with the Death card, you don't have much of a choice. The Death comes in and changes everything. And the only choice we have is how we respond to what is happening. If we resist and hold on, it's going to take longer and it's going to be more painful. If we let go and go with the flow, we allow that new beginning to unfold quicker and more smoothly. So again, it will depend on the masculine here from person to person. But there is still a lack of readiness for that. There's still a mourning of what has been, holding on, even though there is the awareness that, yes, life, I need to look into a new direction here. So to answer that question about, is this a good time for reaching out? With these two cards here, I wouldn't think so, because his attention is elsewhere. What you would be offering him, what I would be offering him through the communication, is this new beginning. And he knows it anyway. But he's not looking at it. He's not looking at it. He's looking away. Here he's looking at the spilled cups rather than the upright cups. Here he is standing still. He's not moving towards the Three of Cups. So does not seem to be in the mental and emotional space at the moment to be receptive to any sort of communication. And to, he may reply, but the reply will be short and dry. It's not the kind of communication and exchange that we would hope for, where there is openness and there is lightness. It would not be like that, because it's very clear to me he's not in the right space at the moment. Then the last question I asked was, over the next 4 to 6 weeks, again, timing varies. It could take another 10, 12 weeks for some of the masculines, but I just put kind of an estimated time frame. Will he continue being in this state, or will there be a change? And I got these two beautiful cards, the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers, which indicate that he will get over this. He will get over this, and he will start looking and considering that pentacle here. He's turning towards the Lovers, in the direction of the Lovers. He's looking at this pentacle, and we'll be looking at how to manifest it, how to make it grow and develop into a good connection. The Page of Pentacles is about learning the skills that would allow you to manifest something and bring it into being, and grow it. So it grows from this small pentacle to this bigger pentacle, to the Ten of Cups. You know, we've got this progression here in the spread, which is a very positive omen and a positive indication that eventually we will get to this, that he will get over the dwelling on the pain and the loss. He will turn towards a new beginning, and he will put effort and time and skill into growing that. And what he's looking at is the Lovers, because before I pulled this card, I asked, what is he going to be working on? Is it financial? Is it a relationship? What is it? And then the Lovers popped out. So he will turn his attention to the connection, and he will put the time and effort to make it work, because the Lovers is about two people who look beyond what differentiates them to what unites them. It's about putting yourself in the other's shoes. It's about understanding. So it requires work, you know, for that connection to grow and solidify. There needs to be a willingness to see the other person's perspective, to be understanding of their point of view, and to work at finding what unites you rather than what differentiates you. The gift of this card is unity. And he will. So that's really brilliant. If these two cards came up in the position of the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, where I asked, is this a good time to communicate with him? The answer would definitely have been yes, because then he would take up that communication. He will be, because he'll be more positive towards the relationship, the connection. His attention will be on manifesting it and working towards it. But no, this is more in the future than in the here and now. Then I pulled an oracle card from Whispers of Love, oracle cards, and it says, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. Love who you are, meaning focus on yourself. At this time, let him be. Let him be to go through his process, because it seems like a difficult time for him at the moment. So bring the focus back on you while he is sorting himself out. Love yourself. Do what you love. Do what you enjoy. And in time, you will know when he's back. You know, when he's back, when his focus is back on the connection. He may be the one who initiates the communication when he's in a better space. But we can keep checking maybe in a few weeks' time, see what's happening if he's in a better space, like these two cards indicate, for communication. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it's been helpful and it resonated with some of you. Let me know in the comments section, and thank you for sharing, liking and subscribing, and see you again soon. Bye.